Hi everyone. So today I'm not really doing like a video like I normally would. I'm kind of just talking about like a bit about the game and also a bit about my real life and my channel while I kind of train and do the Halloween things for the day. Um, because there is some stuff I kind of need to explain, but like it's not that important. But you know, I felt like it. So yeah. So, fun fact about my channel is that no one in my family actually knows about it. Like, none of them know I do YouTube. um, and so it's sometimes like when I record videos where I'm talking in them, it's a bit harder because I either have to do them when no one else is home or like when no one else can hear me do them. I always feel really sneaky doing it, Um, that going off from that is what I'm trying to say is we're getting some family visiting from England and they're going to be staying with us. So I don't know like how many opportunities I'll have to record videos. Like I still think I'll be able to record them. I just don't think I'll be able to talk in as many of them, if like that makes sense. So I kind of just wanted to put that out there, like before that happens. But yeah, I'm not quite sure how it'll affect my upload schedule. Not that I have one. I kind of just upload when I have time or I I have a video idea. So um but yeah, so I kind of just wanted to explain that if it does affect my videos in the future. So that's just, out there. But yeah, so I actually came on to record a different video. What is my horse doing? I actually came on to record a different video. It was like on Sunday evening, and I went to log on to Star Stable, and I got to like the thing. I put in my password, and I pressed the join game button, and it put me in a queue of over 400 people. And I'm assuming that's because like the server was full, but that got me thinking, why are there so many people in one server that if everyone tries to log on, it doesn't work? Like I understand that some people only log on for events, and so then some servers would be really quiet, I guess, if they didn't fill them up. But I mean, it just annoys me because I'm like, they keep adding new players to servers and stuff when they join, but then you go, but the server's already full. Because if everyone who's a member of the server logs on, then, it's. I was thinking, like, they probably wouldn't do this because it would annoy people, but like, if someone hasn't played for a certain amount of time, like 6 months or something, they should then move them to like a server which has room in it rather than adding more people to the server they're on so that it's overcrowded, if like that makes sense. Because it just it's really annoying because I play like every few days. I used to play every day, but that was a while ago. But like I log on every few days, and in events I try and log on every day to do the event stuff. But and so I guess it just annoys me. Like I currently am like in exam block coming up to it, and I've got lots of assignments, and so I don't have a lot of time to like log on and play. Like I set aside a time in the day and I'm like, you can, play then. But and so like I go on to play and it just won't let me. I sat there for an hour just waiting and it got down from whatever it started to just over 400. Um, and so I left it for like a few hours. I just left the queue thing and closed it and then came back in a few hours and I was able to get on. But the whole having to queue to play is just a bit, it raises some questions to me. It's just, I don't really agree with it. I'm interested to know what other people think because I look at how much money I've spent on this game, which is honestly ridiculous. I don't actually know the number because it would probably send me into a complete mental breakdown. But I have to look at that and go, I've spent that much money on the game and I go to play and you're making me queue for hours. I mean, I know I could swap servers, but all my friends are on this one, if that makes sense. Not that I really hang out with other people. I'm okay, this sounds really weird. I am probably one of the biggest introverts ever, and I'm just incredibly socially awkward. Like, if I find someone in game who recognizes me from my channel and they say hello, I have a full on like freak out. I'm like, how do I respond to this? I'm not good at like interacting with other people. That sounds really bad because like, I have a YouTube channel, but yeah. Also, I don't know how I feel. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure they've changed this race from last year, the Scarecrow Hill one. I think it's one we did in like the main quest line actually. It feels familiar. But I mean it's fun, but the birds are really annoying. I always run into them. Yeah. I was actually thinking the other day. I don't know what the Star Stable like age ranges, like what ages they say the game is best for, but I was thinking it's definitely wrong, especially in Halloween because you've got like all the scary stuff going on and like yeah, especially the haunted trail ride where you have to go through like the valley thing and there's the things chasing after you. I always find that amusing. But yeah, this is like kind of off topic, but do you ever like have a moment when you realize like how old you are? I think that probably sounds a bit weird because I had a moment the other day where I realized I've nearly been an adult for 2 years now, which is really scary because I don't feel like that. But yeah. But no, so what happened was I went to go put some washing in the washing machine, which is in our garage, and our garage door has two locks. So like the top one you can is like a deadbolt, and then the bottom one's the handle that you turn. But it's got one of those things on where you can open it from one side, but then it stays locked on like the other side. So I was putting my washing in the washing machine, and then I heard the door slam shut, and I was just yeah. So long story short, I locked myself in the garage. And so I didn't have like my phone or anything on me and I was home alone. So I had to go talk to a neighbor that I've never like met before and I had to ask to borrow their phone to call my mum so she could come let me in. And it was like 12 o'clock midday and my mum doesn't usually get home until like 5 o'clock at night. It's, it was but yeah, that made me realize that I've technically been an adult for nearly 2 years, and I am definitely not responsible enough to be an adult. Yeah, it was an interesting experience. But yes, so top tip from me, don't lock yourself out the house. It's not a fun experience. Also, like something I noticed, this is a bit random, but I think actually no, this whole video is random, but you know, doesn't matter. This dress I'm wearing kind of matches the horse because they both have like white spots on it. I think the dress thing though has their little their little skulls, which is cool. I like that. I'm living my best goth life at the moment. It's great. But yeah, so I forgot what I was going to say. I swear that always happens to me. What was I going to say? It was something. I can't remember though. Oh yeah, so this is kind of random, but I realized it the other day. When you press 1 on your keyboard sometimes. Nope, it's not working today. But when I pressed 1 on my keyboard the other day, it kept opening up the oh, it's because I'm in here. That makes sense. If I go back out of the Gallopers Keep thing, I remember now. So I'm always finding new things about the game that I never knew about, and it always shocks me, and everyone else already knew. If you press 1, you can just call for pickup. I love that, and I never realized it till yesterday. I'm a clueless human being. But yeah. So I think actually in the next update we get the quests, like where you know how you have to like dress up in a mask or something, which goes here. But I've got the question mark for the quest already, but they haven't like put that in yet, or if it is, I just can't see it, which is great. I love that. Because I spent like I usually use the map to know which quests I've done and which ones I haven't done. And it was really awkward because I was running around trying to work out where that quest was. I thought it was like up on here and I was like falling everywhere trying to work out where it was. Oh, another thing I didn't really pick up on is in the news, it said that like all the old Halloween stuff was discounted. And I thought that was just like the clothes in this shop, which is like all the old stuff that's kind of obviously a bit old compared to the new stuff. But actually, it's also all of the old Halloween horses. They're all discounted as well. Like, see that I'm kind of annoyed about it because I'm like I could have gotten all these ones cheaper, but I didn't. But yeah, so like the all the old Halloween horses are discounted, which I think is actually really cool. I kind of want this one. Mm, I love that. Also, apparently there's a thing in the trail ride where you can ride Song Sorrow, which is this one. I actually saw that in previous years, but I didn't think you could like ride the horse. That you could see it in the trail ride, but I already own that horse, so I don't want to do that. I kind of don't know what I'm doing anymore. Okay, one of my favorite things about Halloween is this. I don't know why, but it amuses me every time. But yeah, I think like that's probably all I really have to say about this video. Oh, but I do have like a tip for this race, which everyone probably already knows, but I'm going to impart my pearls of wisdom anyway. I don't know why I said it like that. Sorry. I'm going to show you my trick for this one. So, like when you do this race, you have two options. You can use the surveillance camera, or you can just run around looking at yourself, which is really difficult. But when you first open up this one, the walls are really tall and like you can't see some of the things. But if you open or close and open the surveillance camera, the walls are now shorter. So you can actually like see where you're going, which I think is really handy. Because otherwise, you know, like everything's kind of blocked off the further away from the middle you get. But yeah, this is my my trick for this one. I used to think, like in previous Halloweens, that if you touched or if the ghosts caught you, you failed the race. I'm not sure if that's true, but this year, if they catch you, you just get put in this middle thing, which is kind of anticlimactic. Like, I wasn't paying attention one time and it said I got caught and I'd nearly finished. And I was really annoyed because I thought I'd have to like redo the whole thing. But no, they put you in this middle thing, which isn't actually that bad, but still. I feel like there's an optimal route to doing this, which means you spend the least amount of time doing it. And I think I worked out one in a previous year, but I can't remember what it was. So no, I kind of just run around in circles. But yeah, so when I first like my first Halloween in Star Stable where I did this race, I didn't realize like the surveillance camera was a thing. So I was running around like this, absolutely terrified of like running into things or like not being able to find the pumpkins and stuff. It still cracks me up, but yeah, it's great. Oh, the brains went weird. Also, like I was like scrolling on TikTok the other day and I saw all these videos of people having like glitched out Halloweens where everyone's characters looked really weird and stuff. And I was kind of disappointed because I didn't get that. I always love it when like the game breaks and like funny things happen. But sadly I didn't get that, which was a little disappointing. But also this thing still hasn't given me the cat. I'm still waiting on it, which is great. I love that for me. Um, but yeah, I'm probably going to, as she says, she has not gotten the cat. She get, oh gosh. Well, I now have the cat, and I think that's something you can exchange on the trail ride or something. I've been collecting the trail ride things so that next year I can add to my collection of the birds. Like I've got these ones and then I've got these ones. I have 3 of the Nightwing ravens and 1 of the Gloomwing ones. I saw on Star Stable's Instagram they were talking about the ravens and they were saying you can get them on the trail ride if you haven't got them in previous years. And there's me who's got 5 of them when I'm only meant to have 2. It's great. um, but yeah, this video has kind of gone on for a while now, so I'm probably going to stop it. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed listening to me ramble about random things. But yeah, bye.